students, welcome back to Science Chapter 7, Getting to Know Plants. Children, in the previous video, we studied about different types of plants. They are trees, shrubs, herbs, creepers and climbers. We also studied about one of the part of a plant, that is stem. Today, let us discuss about other parts of a plant, that is leaf and root. Okay, now let us begin with leaf. Children, you all have seen leaves of different plants like banana plant, coconut plant, hibiscus plant, grapevine, papaya plant, paddy plant, leaf of grass, etc. Are they look similar? No, right? Yes. Children, look at the leaf of a banana plant and the leaf of a mango plant. Mango plant's leaf is smaller than the leaf of a banana plant. Right? Yes. Now, look at these leaves. These are the leaves of different plants and they have different shapes. Right? Yes. Children, now observe the leaf of these plants. The color of the leaves of these plants are different. So, leaves of different plants varies in size, shape and color. Children, even though they differ in size, shape and color, all leaves have the same basic structure. Now, let us learn about the structure of a leaf. Children, look at this picture. The part of a leaf by which it is attached to the stem is called petiole. Next, the broad green part of the leaf is called lamina. Okay. On the leaf, we can see the lines. Children, can you see the lines here? Yes. These lines on the leaf are called veins. Next, in the middle of the leaf, we can see a prominent or a thick line. This line is called the midrib. Children, this is about the structure of a leaf. Now, let us see what is leaf venation. The veins in a leaf make some designs on the lamina. This design made by the veins in a leaf is called the leaf venation. There are two types of leaf venation. They are reticulate venation and parallel venation. Now let us see what is a reticulate venation. If the veins in a leaf are arranged like net or web on both sides of midrib, then the leaf venation is called reticulate venation. Example as in rose, people plant, mango plant, etc. Okay. Now let us see what is parallel venation. If the veins in a leaf are arranged parallel to one another, then the leaf venation is called parallel venation. Children, here the veins does not meet at any point. They are arranged parallel to one another. Example as in grass, maize, wheat, banana, etc. So children, here we have two leaves. First leaf is showing reticulate venation. Second leaf is showing parallel venation. Okay, this is about leaf venation. Now let us learn two important functions of leaves. Important functions of leaves are photosynthesis and transpiration. Now, let us learn what is photosynthesis. Green leaves prepare plants' food by using carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and with the help of green pigment present in the leaves called chlorophyll. This process by which the green plants prepare their own food is known as photosynthesis. Children, here the word photo means light. Synthesis means production. And here plants prepare their food in the presence of sunlight. So, this process is known as photosynthesis. Okay children, now let us study what is transpiration. Leaves gives out excess water in the form of vapor. This process is known as transpiration. Now, let us study about photosynthesis and transpiration in detail. Plants prepare food by the process called photosynthesis, and photosynthesis occurs in leaves of a plant. Now, let us see what are required for photosynthesis, means what are required by the plants to prepare their food. To prepare food, leaves absorb carbon dioxide from the air, and leaves also need water to prepare their food. Plants get water from the soil. The roots of the plant absorb the water and the stem transport this water to different parts of the plant. Leaves use this water to prepare their food. So, leaves use carbon dioxide and water, and in the presence of sunlight and with the help of chlorophyll pigment which is present in the green leaves, the leaves produces carbohydrate, nothing but food, and also releases oxygen. This is the process of photosynthesis. Children, on the surface of the leaves, there are tiny pores or openings called stomata. Through these pores, leaves absorb carbon dioxide and releases oxygen during photosynthesis. So, this stomata helps in gaseous exchange in plants. Now, with the help of an experiment, let us prove leaves prepare food, that is carbohydrates, by photosynthesis. Children, we have already studied in chapter 2 that to test carbohydrate, that is starch, we can perform iodine test. So, now let us perform iodine test on a leaf to prove starch is present in the leaf. Materials required for this experiment are a leaf from a plant kept in sunlight, a beaker half filled with water, a test tube, a watch glass or white tile, forceps, burner, alcohol and iodine solution. Children, leaf is green in color, and if we put iodine solution over it, we cannot clearly observe the color change during iodine test. So first, let us turn leaf into colorless. Now, let us begin the experiment. Take a green leaf and boil the leaf in water to kill it. After boiling it in water, take a test tube of alcohol and put the leaf in this test tube and boil it again as shown. This is done because chlorophyll dissolves in alcohol and leaf loses its color. Now, remove the colorless leaf from the test tube and wash it in the water. Then, place it on a white tile. Now, pour some drops of iodine solution over it. Now, leaf turns blue. This indicates the presence of starch in leaf. Children, if we conduct the same experiment with the leaf taken from the plant kept in dark place, the leaf will not change to blue-black color because the leaf did not get sunlight, so it could not prepare food or carbohydrate. This proves that leaves prepare food in the presence of sunlight. Okay, this is about photosynthesis. Now, let us study about another important function of leaves, that is transpiration. Children, we know that roots will absorb water from the soil. This absorbed water is transported to different parts of the plant through stem. Some of the water is utilized by the plant for photosynthesis, that is, to prepare food. The excess water is released into the air in the form of vapor through the stomata of leaves by a process called transpiration. Children, now let us understand more about transpiration through an experiment.
Let us demonstrate a simple experiment to show that transpiration takes place in plants. Take a medium-sized potted plant. Cover it with a polythene bag and tie its mouth at the base of the stem with thread. Mark this polythene bag A. Next to the potted plant, place an empty polythene bag and tie the mouth with a thread. Mark this polythene bag B. Expose this setup to the sunlight for an hour. After an hour, you will see that drops appear inside the polythene bag A. The polythene bag B does not show any water droplets in it. From this, we conclude that the leaves give out water vapors. Due to condensation of the water vapors, tiny drops of water get collected inside the polythene bag A. This experiment shows that plants give out water to the atmosphere through transpiration.
Okay, now let us study about root. Children, when you clean your garden, you will remove the weeds, means unwanted plants, right? Yes. Can you pull out the weeds easily from the soil? No, right? We have to dig the soil to remove the weeds. Why it is so? This is because roots of the plants fix them firmly to the soil. So, we find difficult to pull them out. So, one of the important function of the root is it helps in holding the plant firmly to the soil. Another important function is roots absorb water and minerals from the soil. Okay, children. To understand the functions of root, we can perform an activity. For this, we have to take two same kind of potted plants. Then, we have to remove the root from one of the plant and again we have to plant it in the pot. Then, water these two plants for a week. After a week, observe the plants. The plant in pot A, which has root, will stand erect. It is difficult to pull it out because roots fix the plant firmly to the soil. This plant shows normal growth and development because roots help in absorption of water and minerals from the soil. But plant in pot B, that is the plant without roots, will not stand erect. It will fall. It will be easier to pull it out. And After some days, plant will die because there are no roots. Okay, children, there are two types of root. They are taproot and fibrous root. Taproot. In taproot system, there is one prominent and long main root and smaller lateral roots that grow from the main root. Look at this picture. This is the taproot. Here we can see a main root. This is the main root and we can see lateral roots. These are the lateral roots or side roots. Okay children, now let us see what a fibrous root. This root system do not have a main root. All the roots emerges from the base of the stem. See this children. This plant does not have main root. All the roots are directly emerging from the base of the plant. This type of root system is called as fibrous root system. Okay. Children, do you know this? To know what kind of root the plant has, it is not necessary to pull out the plant from the soil. Just by looking at the leaf of the plant, we can say the type of root it has. If the plant has reticulate venation in its leaves, then that plant will have taproot system. If the plant has parallel venation in its leaves, then that plant will have fibrous root system. So, just by looking at the leaves of a plant, we can tell the kind of root it has. No need to dig the soil and remove the plant to see its root. This is about roots. In this video, we discussed about leaves and roots. Children, in the next video, let us discuss about flowers. Thank you.